Here in New York, demonstrators are camped out on Wall Street again this evening as their protests now grow across several states. This weekend, there were 700 arrests as protesters tried to make their way across the Brooklyn Bridge. And so tonight here we ask, what's driving these protesters, and is this just the beginning? Here's ABC's TJ Winnick.
They are hundreds strong, but the protesters calling themselves Occupy Wall Street claim to speak for millions.
It's about democracy, that anybody here has an opportunity to speak, an opportunity to be heard.
Their causes, everything from global warming to gasoline prices to corporate greed. But all here are united by their anger over what they say is a broken system that serves the wealthy and powerful at the expense of the rest.
I don't care if you're rich or poor, black or white, where you live. Everyone's got a financial inequity system oppressing them.
Few had heard of Occupy Wall Street 14 days ago, when protesters moved into this park in the heart of New York's financial district. But after 15 straight days, they are now getting the backing of prominent celebrities and powerful labor unions. Sympathetic protests are now popping up in other cities, including LA, Boston, and Washington.
8 out of 10 Americans think the country's on the wrong track. So they're just expressing what people have been feeling for at least a decade, probably.
The protesters call this block of downtown Manhattan Liberty Square. It's been their home for nearly 2 weeks, and it really is a city unto itself. There's a media center and library, a kitchen right here. They even have their own medical clinic.
The protesters are getting the word out through social media and their very own newspaper. The majority are under 30, but they are activists of every age.
Every demonstration has begun first with ignoring it, and then with sneering at it, and then with hating it, and then finally people get the message.
The demonstrations have been mostly peaceful until yesterday, when 700 were arrested trying to take over a lane of the Brooklyn Bridge.
The key thing about any social movement is that it gets issues on the agenda that both parties don't want to deal with.
While they have yet to attain Tea Party-like influence, Occupy Wall Street hopes their message continues to gain momentum and ultimately has some influence in the 2012 elections.